the screen tonight, spelling words under neon light. Chats alive, throwing bits like rain, fueling the stream with joy and gain. Raining bits like a pixel storm, hearts are flying, keeping us warm. Babbling back rides through the vibe, streaming dreams we all subscribe. Every cheer is a spark of fire, climbing higher, we never tire. Twitch chats wild with an endless flow, throwing love in a glittering show. Raining bits like a pixel storm, hearts are flying, keeping us warm. Babbling bike rides through the vibe, streaming dreams we all subscribe. From the hills to the digital sky, every bit lifts us up so high. The wheels turn with a steady beat, together here where the fans all meet. Bits are falling like golden rain, riding waves.
All right. Hello. Happy Friday Eve. We are here. It is Thursday. Hopefully you're all having a good one and welcome back. Excuse me. All right. What do we got here? All right. I'm trying to think. Probably helmets. Probably what we need the most. Not about needs the most, but Hey, what's up, Deej? Nothing much, brother. What about you? What are you up to today, Mr. Deej? How goes the war on boredom? Third red ring today. Wasn't even on a prophecy. Well freaking done. Been trying to keep busy. So the war on boredom's going very well. Okay, how much mana do I lose if I take off these gloves? Okay. Well, maybe I could use one of these helmets. Okay. Health. Alright, maybe we can seal this. And mana. $50, that is max. Do I prefer? I prefer it for mapping. Now, if I'm just trying to do a bunch of damage all at once, Sularon's probably the better option. I just like this for better mobility. Honestly, though, between all three of them, I think I like the Inevitable the most because of just the damage reduction. I can definitely see it in play on these boots. I don't want to chaos this into something that won't be useful. How much mana do we lose with this? A decent amount. How much health did we gain? We gained a good amount of health. Honestly, keep it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We could also try running. I don't know how I feel about Seed, because I do have a good one. It doesn't give the most mana, but it's a good one. Also have a 2 LP Titan Heart, so hold up. Sorry guys, I got some of the yawns going on right now. Okay, this one doesn't have quite as much health. Let's see what this would look like. How much health would I lose? More than 100. Okay, so this is what I currently have right now, because what if... I mean, I guess I could keep farming, but could I do a... yeah, could I do a mana? Yeah, something like this is fine. Actually, it wouldn't be mana, it would be a Racing Strike. Okay, no. Okay, here we go. Can we do mana on here? We should see what would net us more mana. Okay, we should see what would net us more mana. Would it be T7% BRB? Yeah, absolutely, man. Okay, we got T7 flat. I know I have at least one T7%. That's a T6. Here we go. So this is obviously not perfect, but let's see. What's more mana? This T7? Okay, 1500 mana. Thereabouts. Or this T7? Okay. So in this particular case, the flat is better, but not by huge margins. Okay, so what we should do is take a Titan Heart, put T7 flat. Not T7, T5. Oh no, it crit. Frick. Okay. Well, it's only off by one. Okay. Cost 20. Please become health. Health regen. Okay. Well, that would be absolutely terrible to get health regen on a Titan Heart. But this is for science. Well, not for science. This is just for, you know, a hope and a dream here. Oh man, I got such a bad case of the yawns. Sorry guys. I got such a bad case of the yawns, man. Hopefully you're all having a good one. Hopefully I'm not putting you off. So we need to keep looking for helmets then. All right, let's go with some helmets. I have returned. Are you winning? Trying. Hey, what's good, Air Dragon? Welcome back, man. Dude, Air Dragon, you have cheered at least 10k bits. Holy man, dude. Thank you so much, bro. I just saw the little badge next to your name. I'm like, jeez. Yeah, I'm trying to win, Deej. I'm out here just, you know, rolling for... Oh, no, those ones are Diamond Matron. Diamond Matron Prophecies. Helmets. Just got back from vacation, decided a building-sized water park attached to a hotel as an all-in-one stop shop was a nice escape. So how did it work out? Was it what you wanted it to be, Air Dragon? I mean, it kind of sounds like it. It's summer. It's all there. Did you get to, you know, chill, watch TV while the kids are out there in the water park? They had food at the water park as well. I think I gained like a whole extra dragon in weight from all of it. Man, BBL dragon. Hey, all good, all good, all good. You know what I say to that? Lol. Rabbling Bikes finally got his own laughing emote. Also got a sus emote. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for the likes over on YouTube. Kind of a quiet night. Well, it probably doesn't help that at the start of the stream, I'm just like, alright, let's get this slam on. Come on. Oh, wake up. I'm glad you had fun, Air Dragon. Seems my time is being commandeered by the family. I shall return later. Absolutely. And here we are. Welcome back to another episode of Slams with Bike. We have this 2LP Titan Heart. We're going to be slamming it with this Apocalypse plate. So just to, give you a heads up, this is going to be an upgrade, 2LP from my 1LP with Erasing Strike. So we're going to lock in the Erasing Strike to make sure it is still an upgrade. But there's a couple affixes on here we wouldn't mind having, but there's one giant one that we do not want to have. I'll let you guess. Remember, I'm slamming this into a Titan Heart. I feel like I'm about to get screwed here, chat. Let's see. It's not even an upgrade. It's not even an upgrade anymore because it has less health than this. It's been slammed with Bike. Oh, man. Oh. And for those who are just tuning in going, what are you talking about? Look, it slammed increase health regen on a Titan Heart. What does Titan Heart have? You do not regenerate health. This is the single most useless affix to have on a Titan Heart. There is bar none. Bar none. I mean, I'm sure there might be like some class affixes you think suck, but nah. This one's got it beat. It literally does nothing for you. Ugh. I actually got to stick with my current one because look, it's less health. It would be worth it. It would have been worth it if it gained the health or the mana. Oh. What up, Tilron? What up, Telron? Oh, I would like to point out, so I thought it was kind of fun yesterday, what we had going on with you guys suggesting emotes. So I actually created a new, where is it? Oh, there it is. I created a new reward called Suggest an Emote. So it's going to cost a lot of points, but you guys can suggest an emote, which would mean I would stop and plug it in and see if it could be an emote. I still have final say. All right, I still have final say on if it becomes an emote or not. That's why I said suggest an emote. But if you guys got some points you want to spend, you can make me, check out your concept. Unfortunately, this is a Twitch exclusive because it uses Twitch channel points. Okay. Sorry about the slam, bro. Ah, no worries. Okay. Can we get the seal? Would I even want the seal? It's got mana. Maybe I do this. Oh, there we go. Oh my god, it just killed all my forging potential. Oh. Oh. Goodbye. Okay, this one's got health. It's got 50 forging potential. Plus levels to vengeance, so this is actually not bad. I'll try and seal this. Oh my gosh. Okay, this was not too bad. Well, now I'm stuck with this freaking Smelter's Wrath. Okay, what about this? That's a lot of mana to lose, but okay. So this is a possibility if I want more health. What? All right. All right. So if I want more health, I have options. Okay. This is probably not going to work, but maybe. I'm just gonna... I mean, okay, you know what? Might as well. Remove the vitality. Okay. Hey! Look at all these T7s. Oh. T7s for days. Oh my gosh. What's good, Savicus? How you doing, man? Welcome back. Enemies enraged at half health. All rare enemies are permanently enraged. Okay, it's just increased attack speed. Okay. That shouldn't be your T7, you know, my T7s now? Yeah. So what are you up to, Savicus? No idea. I've been leveling my Forge Guard, but I think he's already peak gearing wise. Okay, I got you. So what's your in-game goal for the Forge Guard? Was it to take on Uber Aberoth, or was it to you know, like hit a certain number corruption? I don't remember if I asked you. That was good, FNAF. Thank you for the likes over on YouTube. Just wanted to build Volcanus Forge Guard. Okay, I got you. Ooh. This was fine. What about... Oh, heck no. What I always wanted. Oh my gosh, what I always wanted. Alright, yeah, let's take a break. Let's do a couple of these, then get back to farming. Lostwood Folly. I got another 2 LP Orion's Eye. Slam T7 Fire, T7 Elemental. Oh, you nasty. Oh my gosh. Dude, how's that Judgment build going then? Oh, that's for your Forge card. I thought that might have... Okay, so when you said elemental, you meant like literally elemental damage, not elemental damage over time. It's a false temple, baby. False temple. Oh man, I get to make a whole bunch of grilled cheese tomorrow. This is gonna be fun. Yo, Kyle coming in with the prime time. Thank you so much. This is your 2 months in a row of prime. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hopefully you are having a good one. Thanks for your prime. Grilled cheese, what time is lunch? I know, right? 11:30. Been enjoying your consistent LE content. Appreciate it, man. I'm glad. Why are you making a bunch of grilled cheese? Because my profession, I am a cook at a child development center for the U.S. military. So tomorrow, as part of my job, I'm going to be making grilled cheese for my center as well as our sister site, as their cook is going on vacation. So I'm going to help them out. So I'm going to make all the grilled cheese at my center. They're going to come pick up their portion. It's going to be like 300 sandwiches. Sounds like a fulfilling job. I've been there going on 13 years. I will have been there for 13 years in November. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. Oh. I mean, I guess I'll take that. Yeah, it's pretty fulfilling. I like my job. What about you, Kyle? What are you up to, man? Just playing some more D4 Season 9, seeing if I like the game at all. Have you played D4 before? Or is this like your first foray? Or if I'm just switching my main back to LE forever? A lot of people are trying out different games right now. I'm obviously one of the few psychos who likes to just keep making last Epoch content, but... yeah, I've been on D4 since launch. Oh, okay, yeah. I was there at launch too. I actually got a KFC food wrapper. Wasn't used, but you know the chicken sandwiches, it would say Diablo 4 on the bag when the game came out. I walked in on my birthday, because the game came out on my birthday, June 6th. I walked into a KFC and was like, yo, I'm a big fan. I just bought some food. Is it possible if I can get one of the wrappers with no chicken sandwich in it? Like, I'm a huge fan. And they looked at me. They were like, you know what? Here you go. So I still got it. And then the game ended up being kind of, you know... Obviously, I was playing it because of early access, which it actually wasn't too bad on launch, but unfortunately, it's just going in a direction that can't be helped. I usually just main one game, but D4 just doesn't hit like LE. LE's just got that secret sauce, man. Rerolling prophecies, chef's kiss. Does it depend on it varies per item. So let's use some examples. So this item has 35 forging potential. It has it's a sentinel helmet, you know, kind of a basic sentinel helmet. 35 forging potential. This one has 34 forging potential, roughly around the same rarity. I think the sentinel helmet's a bit more rare than the spiked helmet. And then we have another spiked helmet, 35 forging potential. Let's see what else we got. We have a winged helm, 38, 36. This is 46, 38. It's pretty much random. I know in a game like Last Epoch, though, it's kind of hard not to try and see patterns, like slamming an item and then, you know, the lower affixes going over. I'm not going to be using the Judicator. This build is satisfying for this. I also like how fast this build is. Oh. Yeah, this build is nice and fast. I like it that way. And so, Kyle, do you have any other questions for Last Epoch? Just know that when you guys ask questions, they might become a video. Who knows? It depends. It depends. Some of the last couple videos I've uploaded, the dungeon rework and then the Weaver Tree rework, they were just ideas that I floated past the channel in the live environment a bunch of times, and finally I was like, I just want to make a video about this. Just, you know, like asking everybody, what do you think? Here's what I think. I think this is an idea. Do you think we got something? Let's have a little bit of a discussion. I know we're kind of in a quiet season for Last Epoch, so I actually don't even have a video scheduled for tomorrow. I don't really know what I want to talk about. I don't want to do 2 unique deep dives in 1 week. So I think tomorrow we're just going to relax, have a good weekend, and I'll work on a build guide for this build, and then you know, possibly anything else if you guys got any questions. The only other video I was thinking about making was like the forging potential video, just because not forging potential, like how much forging potential. No, not forging potential. Legendary potential. I was thinking about making a video about legendary potential, you know, legendary potential in 2025. Hey guys, Bike here, and I'm back again with another Last Epoch video. This one is going to be about legendary potential in 2025 here in Season 2. If you like what I do here, leave a like and possibly subscribe if you want to stay up to date with everything that I do in Last Epoch. Let's get to it. So, for this video, I was thinking about talking about legendary potential here in 2025. It is currently Season 2 of Last Epoch. It's been a couple months into the season. Season 3 is not out yet, so everything that I'm going to show you will be in Season 2. If anything changes in Season 3, I might make another video. Let's go. What do you guys think? You think that's a worthy intro? I would probably want to have B-roll. I don't think I would want to be like, hey guys, let's have a discussion. Hold up while I run over there and... You dig it? Hey, what's up, Po Chops? How you doing, man? Honestly, it's confusing for me how important defenses play together, like health more important than block chance and armor. Specifically, I guess this was on my Electrified Javelin. Maybe a breakdown of importance or something, but maybe it's common knowledge. Okay. Health being more important than... So, yeah, while health is an important defensive mechanic, I don't know if it's more important than... I mean, I think the most important defensive mechanic in the game is damage reduction. I don't think I'm out in left court by saying there's something more important. I think the most important defensive mechanic in this game right now is damage reduction. So trying to find different sources of damage reduction and seeing how different mechanics work in order to bring you damage reduction. So, oh, oops. No wonder I felt kind of weak. There we go. Okay, so one thing that was kind of dogging on Sentinel for a while was the lack of damage reduction in the Sentinel skill tree. Because I'm going to show you guys right now. For the longest time, here was the only source of damage reduction for Sentinel. This was the only source of actual damage reduction for Sentinel. Now, Sentinel had a couple extra tricks. Some of them were kind of feels bad. So, Sentinel stacked armor really well, right? I got 64% armor. This is actually, for a Sentinel, okay. Typically, you're looking for 60 to 70. Maybe even more. So, when I say 60 to 70, I'm talking about this. Because what this is a damage reduction of physical damage. Physical damage. When you hover over it, it will show you what the damage reduction is of non-physical damage. And this only applies to hits. So, you know, somebody wants to run up and smack me with a tentacle, that's a hit. But if they want to cast a spell and a puddle appears on the ground 9 times out of 10, that is a damage over time, which is a completely different mechanic. So, top defenses to prioritize, depending on your class type, but I think universally would be good armor. If you're a health-based build, maximum endurance, right? Having the 60% endurance and having around, assuming you're a health build, at least 2,500 health. Depends on your class, because if you're playing something like a rogue, 2,500 health is actually not too bad, because rogue has multiple different defensive layers that something like Sentinel doesn't have access to. It's a bit of a... It could turn into a long discussion. Yeah, Savicus is bringing up some good points. Critical damage mitigation, reducing critical strike chance, reducing crit damage, or having blind. There is a number of different things, and if I was going to do a video like that, I would probably have to start from the beginning and pretend that anybody who is watching me has never played Last Epoch, or they're just dumb. Obviously, I don't think they're dumb, but I gotta treat it like, okay, guys, I need to explain everything. I can't assume. Yeah, I can't assume that you know anything. You're watching the video, so I have to state everything, and that's going to be a long thing. Like, I would have to, well, I don't know about a long thing, but I would probably have to devise a list. And as somebody who largely plays Sentinel, my bias would show. Hey, what's good, Oak? My bias would clearly show, because I'd be like, yeah, you know, and if you're using a shield, you know, just get that 100% block chance. Shouldn't be too hard. And other classes are like, what? I mean, okay, to be fair, I did get 100% block chance on a rogue, but people are like, what? You got 100% block chance on a rogue? I'm like, it was a blade dancer. in layman's terms. Yeah, but that is a good question, Kyle. That is a good question. Like, how does the defensive mechanics work? I just remember building my Javelin and trying to think about it, how balancing it all. But those tips are great for me to go back and optimize them now. Absolutely, absolutely. So since you're playing a Javelin, I'm assuming not having 100% block chance is same as dodge. Okay, elaborate. What do you mean? Because dodge, you cannot get 100% dodge chance, but you can get 100% block chance. That's why I like the block mechanic better. It's reliable. The dodge chance mechanic, while cool, it's a total feels bad if you do everything right and then still get hit. That's actually true. Not having a... Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. Right. Okay. Yeah. Not having 100% block chance, you might as well have a dodge chance. Sure. Okay. I understand what you mean now. I stated what you intended by that. Hey, what's good, Reefer? Reefer Sage! Bird up, brother. Oh, Reefer, I added a new channel point reward. I thought of you because I'm like, who's got a ton of channel points? I'm like, Reefer Sage. It's a limit of 1 per day, and I have final say. But you can, I thought of you. I've gotten a few of them before. They're rare, but they're not like, oh my god, impossible to find. Hashtag uninstall. My advice for most ARPGs is to focus on layers of defensive actions. Yeah, absolutely, Reef. Because I know ultimately yesterday I couldn't make it happen. Also, I think it might be against TOS. I'm just saying. But, like, it was kind of a fun moment. I can't do that all the time, but if somebody's willing to put their points on the line, be like, okay, let me see if I can think of something. I'm just trying to find anything to boost my damage for Forge Guard. Yeah, I got you, Sapicus. Have you tried Falcon Fist? in, anyone leaves you open to another way to die. Dodge will eventually fail. Block won't save you from a dot. Well, Air Dragon, I hate to be that guy, but with the new Medusa shield, the Majasa shield, your block will now save you from a dot. That's how stupid this shield is. One of the core tenets. You have Falcon Fist. Could be a thing for you. You can get some extra damage out of that. You could also try the gloves from the you could also try the gloves from the Soulfire Bastion. I'm trying to remember what they're called. They're like Avarice, right? They're like the Avarice gloves that you get from the campaign. That's only if you're doing Ignite, though. The fire pin you get from that only applies to Ignite. No. Okay, increased movement speed and damage is fine. I'll take it. Now, what you just showed there is when one defense mechanic helps in more than one way. That is a real secret sauce, but you got to work the basics for sure. You have a 4 LP Peak of the Mountain with T5 Strength, T6 Vit, T7 Armor, T7 Armor with critical damage reduction. Okay. How's your survivability on that, on the build? Are you... Is it just a lack of damage? Yeah, I'm not farming Soulfire anymore. I ran it for the 5 hours straight just to get Relic and have to run full T4 dungeon. Right, you can't just skip to the end because you got to have currency to spend on the Relic, on the store. Stand and deliver. Or was that a 2 LP? 1 LP. I guess I could just kill Orbis. Now let's push out this way. It'll be fun. Oh! 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 I actually got my first dungeon unique in monos. Yeah, you have a pretty loaded build. And Volcanus is letting you down. Volcanus is the bed. Absolutely the bed. I'm kidding. I'm being a bit hyperbolic here. Trying to get a 2 LP Wings of Argentis. Anybody remember when it was like impossible to get 1 LP Wings of Argentis? Like I'm telling you, man. Like in beta, that thing, it was like pretty much statistically impossible. Nah, not impossible, but it was the rarest item to get 1 LP on, I should say. Should be not too bad to get 2. Missed T6 health 2 times. Look at this core of the mountain. Look at this photograph. All right, another noob question. If I have a 100% block chance, what's block effectiveness? Excellent question. Block effectiveness, though I don't have any right now. Let me see if I can show you. Block effectiveness is like armor. And it's a lot easier to show you if I have a shield. All right, let me put in this shield. So if you look right here, I now have 569 block effectiveness. So what happens is this only works against hits unless you have a specific shield called the Majasa shield. So if I take a hit and it is blocked, I reduce that damage by whatever this number is. So, if you have a 100% block chance, which is pretty doable with Sentinel, 100% block chance, and like, let's say you want to have a good block effectiveness number, but even right now, if I take a hit, I'll be reducing whatever the damage of that hit, I'll be reducing it by 28%. $69, yeah. You do use the Majasa shield. Okay, so what that one's going to do is it's going to allow you to reduce some of the damage over time you would take by 1%, as if you had blocked it. It's an insanely powerful shield. If it doesn't get nerfed going into season 3, then nah, man, oh my gosh. You think reducing block effectiveness on Majasa shield will be enough for the nerfing? Yeah, possibly. I think it might need a double nerf. You might need to nerf the block of, because even just as a shield, even if you didn't have the damage reduction on the damage over time, I think just the amount of block effectiveness that you can get on there is a little high. You might need to trim down that block effectiveness a little and then maybe reduce the range that you reduce the damage over time by 10%. So it tops out at 35 right now. Reduce it down to 25 topping out. 20 to 25%. I think that's fair. You know, don't nerf it into obscurity, and then reduce the block effectiveness. Not the implicit, because it's a shield, it's a hourglass shield. So leave that there, but reduce the bonus that you can get by like 100, maybe 200. He lies? I lie? Oh no. I didn't do it. What'd I do? What am I lying about today, bro? I'm so dang sleepy. Okay. Heard it here, folks. Sleepy Brow accused me of being, he's accusing me of being a liar. Oh. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, the cake is a lie. Facts. Dude, work is insane. I have so much crap to do and one of my machines broke down. That is not good. I'm sorry to hear that. The cake is a lie. All right, here we go. Everyone playing Tarkov got me wanting to get back, but it's not good for me. I got you. It's not good for me. That's a hell of a quote. Everyone's playing Tarkov, but it's not good for me. Facts. Oh. It's so fun. Yeah, I haven't played. I've never played Tarkov before. I might enjoy it. I like Hunt Showdown a lot. It's just like when I look at Tarkov, it looks like extra. I don't want to say extra sweat, but extra just, you know, you got to be aware. Tried Mecha Break, actually fun. It's like Halo PvP, but with mechs. Tarkov gives you that butthole clinch like no other game. That's a hell of a quote. Okay, you know what? Oh. I trimmed off the 87 for the command. I just said. Hey, what's good, YouTube? Thank you for the likes. Pin that. I mean, it was a hell of a quote. I had to immortalize it. Quote of the day. Spike, can you make a video explaining woven imprints? What works on which one, where to farm them? Possibly. Here's the thing. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. The imprints don't like. I haven't tried to understand imprints. All I know is put items I want in there, and I might see more of them. So I mean, I would have to explain it to myself first before I can make a video. Top left one doesn't work with uniques. That's what I tried to tell homie that one time, and then he was like, trust, it does. And so I put it in there, and I don't think I ever got a unique out of that one. I think you might have even been here, Saphagus. Yeah, you might have even been here for that. I think you might have even been one of the people along with me going, bro, I don't think it works, man. Exalted affixes and where to find them. Because many people don't put the simple 2 minutes of time to actually read what the Weaver tree nodes do. Yeah, I do. What's it do again? Place an armor or jewelry item to imprint it in this slot to have a chance to drop a pile of similar items as an extra reward when you receive Echo rewards. Echoing riches. Place an item to imprint it in this slot to make champions. Sometimes drop a pile of items of the same type that always have a sealed affix matching one of the affixes on the imprinted item. The tier of the sealed affix can roll up to the tier of the corresponding affix of the item. The number of affixes, number of items in the pile is equal to the number of affixes on the item. That's why I put Eternal Gauntlets, because those are good. Commoner's Riches. Place a weapon or jewelry item to imprint it in this slot to have a small chance to drop a pile of similar items when killing enemies in your, say it with me, chat, regular echoes. And then this is the one. This one right here is what led to everybody doing the barnacle vault, right? Yeah, the one with all the treasure chests. Place an armor item to imprint it in this slot to have a chance to drop place an armor or weapon item to imprint it in this slot to have a chance to drop a pile of similar items when opening lost caches. 6% chance. I feel like the one that I see the most, I think this item right here, I feel like I saw this one the most. Maybe because I noticed it the most when it was a unique. I feel like this one dropped the most uniques. Also, I just like to do echoes, woven or regular for that matter. This one only works, like Saphagus said, for regular. Okay, so Saphagus. Why do you want me to make a video? Is this because so you can just slap this on other people? It feels like you understand the system better than I do. I'll be right back, chat. Let's go. Very nice. Hey, what up, Singularity? I didn't ask, can you? I said you can. You were talking about video ideas. Bike, can you make a video? Now let's just make sure I'm reading this right. Hold up. Drop by to see your game for a while. Hey, thanks, Singularity. I appreciate it, man. How you doing today? Okay, I'm sorry, Savicus. I'm absolutely trolling. I did misread it. I play Acolyte this season. Not that good as Void Knight, but pretty good. There's some Acolyte builds that have done pretty well, Singularity, but I get what you mean. Void Knight, it got all the buffs, so it's got all the new shiny stuff. We'll see what happens next season. The positions might change. Hopefully they do change, and it's like you said, it's good. It's not necessarily the god of the season. Brow's just waking up and streamers trolling his viewers. Hey, this is true. Hey, so what do you guys? How do you guys feel about experimental affixes in the game right now? Hey, there we go. Never touched one in 1,300 hours. Oh, okay, cool. I'll grab it just because of the T7. There we go. For being an in-game system, they are very specific to very few builds. Useless without being able to seal. Can work for boots or gloves. Missing health with some builds. Yeah, that's kind of how... I don't know if it's useless. But I feel like it's not as enticing anymore. They went from having a kind of a confusing system. It's so niche. Yeah. It went from having a confusing system to just it nothing now. It's just literally just an affix that drops. Frenzy can be a good slam, right? There's like some still, you know, nice edge cases, but you went from like, if you can understand the system, they could be a pretty powerful thing, but for the most part, yeah, I mean, now it's just purely a drop system. You have no way of manipulating the affix. Not like before. I'll be right back. My water should be all heated up. There's good slams, but generally, they should have added a seal option in the Rune Prison Complex. Take the same 5 chances you have per clear, but put in an item that already has experimental. It should add a button to seal it. Without sealing, it makes people use experimental less and less. I think that's my opinion on it. Without the ability to seal, it becomes less of an interesting option. I feel like it becomes even more niche than it already is, and then you just kind of seek out the ones that you would need to be slammed onto a whatchamacallit, onto a unique. So what do you guys think needs to... I think we can all agree that champion affixes are a bit underwhelming. Is there anything that can be done to save them, or are they just going to remain the way they are? I think that's a really good idea. I do too. I think Savicus is bringing up a good idea here. You know, you went through all the trouble of adding this woven echo, you know, make it a bit of a chase. Whoa, don't everyone say it? This guy. That's right, Saphicus. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if you come up with great ideas. Rip's comment. Hey guys, Bike here, and I'm back again with another Last Epoch video. In this one, I'm going to be discussing my ideas that I've had for the Rune Prison Complex Woven Echo to make experimental items more, what's the word I'm looking for? Appealing again. Let's jump in. Void Knight skills look so nice. Purple all around. That's right. We're here for the purple. Okay, about champion. You never played a Void Knight? It's a good time, Singularity. You might want to check it out. Okay, about champion affixes. Listen, people been asking for gems from D2. Make champion affix items with a rune slot, gem slot. Champions also drop gems that you can put onto the champion items. Free to change gem when you want. Just lose the gem. You have an item already when you put it in the game. Okay. Yeah, I see where you're going with that. Like, I was thinking something along the lines of just make... Yeah, because I was thinking of, like, you would have to create, like, a new item type, which you just suggested, and it would just simply be something that you can craft on, but you couldn't slam. Yeah, you couldn't slam it. That might take it a step further. Like, what if they did something like that for the primals? Right? I don't like that. We don't want another Diablo. Well, no. We're not talking about making another Diablo, Singularity. We're talking about taking some inspiration from Diablo with the rune system. We're not talking about taking a full-on rune system. We're trying to figure out how to make champion items more appealing, because right now they're just kind of garbo. They're so random. there's like hardly any reason to use them over just taking a unique and slamming it, because you can't slam the champion item into a unique and get the champion affix. So what Saphicus over here on Twitch is recommending is to create a new type of item called champion items, and that you can slot in a gem like the rune word system from Diablo 2. I mean, honestly, I think it's better than, you know, like what we got now. Champion items are just so mediocre. Even my best champion item that I have right now, my best, love it, sounds like a fun idea. Like, here's my best champion item I have. It's this one. This is literally my best champion item, and it still pales in comparison to a world splitter. Like, it pales in comparison. I will admit, the base type is kind of throwing me off. Yeah. Navzilla, seeing what I'm seeing, but it still pales in comparison. Like, even if I had a better base, if this was like a Bardiche base, okay, we can talk about it. All right, we can talk. Like, this is a conversation. It still doesn't beat World Splitter, but could it compete with like Apathy's Maw? You know, possibly, but. Yeah, so I could get behind that Saphicus. Because you can use the same system for like primal items, you know? If primal items ever come into the game. I doubt they would be like, let's be honest, we all have champion affixes hidden on our filter. I have it enabled on all of my filters, but they're pretty useless. I think I got a decent belt with the spell damage chain lightning affix, but it still wouldn't use it over a slammed unique. Yeah. Now, I might have used it last season, but just the uniques in the game, especially with the fact that you can guarantee a slam, it just made uniques that much more appealing. It made them that more appealing. I mean, champion affix has got to fight such an uphill battle. They're so random, and honestly, the affixes themselves are pretty underwhelming. There's a couple, like the Void Cleave one's got a special place in my heart because it's my favorite skill, but even then, there's no way I'm using that. Over a World Splitter and Apathy's mod? No thanks. Similar to Reforged Exalts, they're fun to use for leveling, but later you swap to slammed legendaries anyway. Yeah, right. I have some faith that the champion affixes will have more use, like sets do now. Yeah, here's hoping that they revamp the system. Oh, let's see what we got. Oh, look at this. Increase elemental critical strike chance. 10% chance to cast fire aura on crit. Marvelous. Okay. Okay, where's Orbis at? Orbis, where you be at? Let's go. Let's go, Orbis. This game is incredible. I agree, Singularity. Now they have some use. Sets were useless. They were absolutely useless. Yeah, hopefully they could develop a good system. I think Saphicus is onto something. Maybe not a one-for-one representation of the system he recommended. Oh, I messed up this entire fight. Gem idea is cool. Yeah. I messed up the fight. Yeah, I messed up the fight. I forgot to put on the boots. They gave me damage reduction. Enemies have increased health and damage. Oops. Belt. I was like, shattered chains. Oh, frick. It drops a Viper Tail. Oh, boy. Let me guess. Another Apathy's mod. 2 LP? Huh. Overall, if you can't slam it, you just jam it into the trash. Level Sentinel last night for the first time. Still have to choose what to do for him. He's now a paladin with judgment. Pretty tough. Yeah, yeah. Exalted items you can slam. Champion or experimental affix on. That would be hotness. Yeah, I think that's what Saphicus was talking about with the gem system. Yeah, I wonder how that would work if you can encode that. Yeah, Singularity, you're going to have a great time. Sentinel always had a high floor. So they're pretty smooth leveling experience, and they just have, you know, that much of a better in-game experience now. Oh damn, feels like the game just spit in my face now. And the same Nemesis tower got 2 Nemesis without an egg. Oh wow, they are spitting in your face. Wait, with all the love in my heart, Savicus, are you sure you didn't, put anything in there? I'm assuming you banished. All right, I don't want to sound like split on my face. I'm using that, by the way. Split. Split on my face. Yeah, you banish. Okay. I noticed he's tough. Final boss and campaign did nothing to him. My acolyte would die from direct hits. Right. Yeah. Sentinel has a pretty high floor. They're tough. Oh, LP. I want to know, am I at infinity erasing strike? What up, G? Yes, sir. Welcome back once again. Nah, how's it going, G Money? All right. Are we at infinity? No. We're near infinity. I don't like leveling because you have to do campaign with side quests every time. Sure. To an extent, Singularity. You don't have to play the full campaign. Dungeon skip? Sure. Pretty cool. wonder, did they ever put in a Racing Strike cosmetic into the game? Doesn't look like it. They put a Judgment one in? What about Rive? Want flashbang? Yeah, no, thank you. No flashbang here. Let me go over here. I actually don't really like this Cherry Blossom Evade. Okay, cool. I can get behind that. This for the smoke bomb. I like the hammer one. It was pretty cool. The Cosmic Hammer. Pair that with some Cosmic Smite. They took my money on that one. They definitely took my money on that one. You think Sentinel will be strong for next season too? I hope so. I don't need it to be as strong as it is right now. I just don't want him to nerf it hella hard. You know, I don't want him to overcorrect. Because if they do that to Sentinel, man, that's going to be rough to play. Because Sentinel in the past, even though it was kind of weak and not that great, it kind of had a trump card. It had volatile reversal. So with enough time, patience, and investment into the Sentinel class, you could pull off some insane damage numbers if you knew what you were doing using volatile reversal. Well, that's gone now, right? That's gone. So if they just decrease the numbers by enough, like it might gimp Sentinel. Will I still play it? Yeah. It has healing hands now. All right, just to spice things up. I think it was this timeline. I've heard multiple people say the same thing, Singularity. Don't nerf Sentinel, bring other classes up to Sentinel. Well, let's just bring all classes up to Falconer. Hey, listen here, guys. I'm like, you better be joking, man. I see that Kappa, dude. I don't have cleanse. Okay, hold up, guys. I'm not really this bad. Just hang on now. Hey now. Hey now. Come on, come on, come on. Oh yeah, I should probably put this on. There we go. Yeah, if I can't even take the hit, oh my gosh. Oh yeah. I don't think this build's ready for prime time. I don't think this build will ever be ready for prime time. No, you are not bad at all. Thanks, bro. Thanks, Singularity. Well, it would probably help if I had something like this on, right? Okay. I think we should do this. Armor shred. Oh. It's the VR fatigue. Real Sentinel mains get it for sure. It's the VR fatigue, man. True. Facts. Like, I might need to just change some stuff up. I am getting a little... Probably because I haven't gotten any meaningful upgrades for this build, I am getting a little tired of it. I should probably push the corruption, though. I think not pushing corruption is kind of affecting it. You know, making it real. Just grinding and blasting for the sake of grinding and blasting is probably having an effect. So yeah, let's pump up the corruption. Make it a little bit more interesting. There we go. Here we go. Let's just push it. Push it to the limit. The limit. Oh, oops. Devotion. Rings. Stymied fate. Alright. Push it. 1022. That's probably a little high. So let's do 950. Alright. 950. $999. Okay. Okay. I'll see if that can become a reality for you. I can do 992, but I'm going to do 952. Psych! Oh! Got me. Got me good there, boss. Oh, all right. So, do you guys want to speculate on what season 3 is going to be about? Other than, you know, something to do with the ancient era. Probably something to do with hunts. Like maybe going on some sort of primal hunts. What do we think that whole system's going to look like? Some kind of hunt. I think that's fair. You know, they kind of alluded to it with the NPC out in the jungle hunting something. But I wonder if they're going to introduce like a whole primal system, and you can have like different charms and whatever. That'd be kind of cool, and you can customize. I don't know. As long as I have my Sentinel, I don't care what this is about. I'm curious what it's going to be about. That is good. Yeah, I'm kind of right there with you, G Money, as long as I have my Sentinel, right? Hoping probably not going to happen, but more different style monoliths. That would be fun, yeah. Ooh, y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here, up in here. What the? Get wrecked, noob. Oh, ah! Thornslinger, 2 LP. Oh boy. Kind of feel like Hunt will be similar to a dungeon, but we collect some kind of currency to craft something or get gear. Okay, I mean, that would be kind of unfortunate, though. I'm not going to lie. That would just be kind of unfortunate. But like, whatever. I would be hoping for more. I mean, I think it's hard to craft cool hunts in Last Epoch or any action RPG for that matter, because when I think of a hunt, man, I think of preparation, I think of planning, I think of, you know, optimizing to hunt that one thing. I feel like for action RPGs, that's just kind of difficult, you know. I'm thinking like Witcher, you know, how you can craft like the different potions and use the sigil system, or, you know, probably, I mean, it's in the name, Monster Hunter. How you can, you know, have your entire setup to hunt down one monster. I think that'd be kind of difficult for something like an action RPG. Bafooey. Oh my gosh! Oh my nuts! Huh. Okay, yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Okay. So, I mean, here's the thing. I do have 2 pairs of gloves. I kind of don't want to waste it, but at the same time, will I ever use it? Immortal Vice. Slam it with mana. Honestly, I think that might be the... I would have to try and get Armor Shred somewhere else. I'm not getting it here on Nihilus. Right now, the only place for Armor Shred is my gloves. And there's no way I am slamming Armor Shred on a pair of Immortal Vice. Honestly, with these gloves, I kind of just want to slam on health and call it a day. But... I also have... I have 1 Shattered Worlds. It's a low roll. It's a really low roll. Oh my gosh. This thing is terrible. Put T7 melee attack speed. See, yeah, I would rather do something like that than just... I mean, it's also probably notable because right now it's my only pair of Immortal Vice with LP. I should try running the Shadow Worlds through. If I can get LP, then I could slam it with mana. Ugh. Yeah, that sounds much more interesting. Putting something like melee attack speed on there, I'd probably enjoy using that on Rive as opposed to a Racing Strike. Oh yeah, that's right. That might be my favorite season 2 build. What, Rive? Yeah, Rive's a good one, man. It's a good time. Is it the best build in the game? Probably not. Is it a good time? Yeah. Yeah. I can do 1K in corruption, but at times I'm under endurance and it's a bit iffy. I got you. Oh man, I might have to call it early, chat. I got the yawns. Yeah, I think I'm just going to call it there, chat. Thank you so much for being here, guys. If you're over here on Twitch, let's go ahead and raid somebody. Yeah, Zambriel. Let's raid Zambriel. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I'll be back again tomorrow and hopefully more awake. All right, yeah, let's send you guys over towards Zambriel. Let's see what you guys are saying real quick. Do you feel the same drive to play the game after killing Ubi? Yes, it's... For this build in particular, it's dragging because I haven't gotten an upgrade. I still feel the same drive. I like pushing corruption more. Now that I've killed Uber Aberoth, honestly, I'm looking forward to playing Druid next week. I think it's just because lack of getting upgrades for this build's kind of making it feel kind of dragging. I think that's what it is. I've got one bike. See you. Yeah, catch you later, doofus. Naf, catch you later, man. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Yeah, see you later, G Money. I really appreciate the support, guys. Yeah, I'll be back again tomorrow, hopefully a little bit more awake. Anyway, you guys take care. Peace out. All right, YouTube, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the likes. I will be back again tomorrow, and you guys take care. Peace out.